the Wild Eyes reading vlog. As you saw, we started the audiobook. I have the ebook through Kindle Unlimited on my iPad, but I am mainly doing my reading via the audiobook, because I saw that the audiobook was only like $7-ish for me, and I was like, oh, sign me up. And then I saw that it was Teddy Hamilton as the male narrator, and we love a Teddy Hamilton audiobook narration. We sure do. And I said, give me that. So we started it today. I'm currently on chapter 6, already loving the vibes. I really am. You know how much I love a single dad, and you know how good Elsie Silver does single dad. So like, we shouldn't at all be surprised that the single dad is single dadding, but here we are, and I'm obsessed. And I don't think I realized that Oliver West's son is 8, and so he's older than Emmy, which I like. I'm finding it very interesting, the little dynamic that we have going on here. So I'm very excited to continue. I'm gonna try to check in every 5 chapters like I did for the Daydream vlog. Obviously, it might be a little bit harder since I'm doing the audiobook. I might not remember to do such a thing, but we're gonna try our very best. So, I'm gonna continue driving to work, and I will check in with you once I have reached chapter 11, meaning I have read another 5 chapters. So with that said, I love ya. I'm gonna leave ya. Check in later. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I need my phone to chill. Dude! Hello, my loves. I have a reading update. Remember how I said I was going to check in every 2 chapters? I'm so sorry. I'm on chapter 20. Not 2 chapters, every 5. I'm on fucking chapter 25. I'm so sorry. I was listening to the audiobook and not really paying attention to what chapter I was on. And I was screaming and giggling and kicking my feet. And I was like, oh, I can't pause it. I can't. I simply cannot pause it. I have to keep going. There's like, I have to. Weston Belmont demands it of me. And holy shit does... You guys, it's giving 5-star energy. It really is. Also, the little Jasper name drop. How dare you, Elsie Silver? How fucking dare you do that to me? I wasn't ready for that. But anyways, I'm obsessed with this book. I really, really am. It's so fucking good, dude. Like, it's so fucking good. Like, what do you mean? Oh, when this man decides to flirt with her, it's so hot. It's so unbelievably hot. And I'm screaming. If there's one thing Elsie Silver is going to deliver on, it's going to be when that male main character finally admits his feelings and starts dirty talking. And let me tell you something, Weston Belmont, top tier. I'm obsessed. I really am. I have my AirPods in my fucking bag. The instant my boss is gone, and if I'm not busy, that shit's going in my ear. I need to hear what else he has to say. I need to know what else he has to say to me. And more importantly, what he has to say to Skylar. And also, the children in this book. Sorry, what do you mean? If any of these children are gonna make me cry, it's gonna be Ollie. It's gonna be Oliver. And you know what? I'll let him make me cry. It's fine. I am just obsessed with not only West and Skylar, but the little family. And I'm obsessed with the little dynamics that we're having. And I simply cannot with the events that are happening. I really can't. And it's so good! What do you mean? It has the typical Elsie Silver crack in it that makes me want to finish it in one sitting. Even though I know I literally cannot because I have to go to work. It's just so fucking good, dude. It's so fucking good. I'm obsessed with this book. I really am. I really, 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 really am. Like, truly. Like, oh my God. Elsie Silver, you're not watching this. There's no way you're seeing this video. Because why would you? But let me tell you something, Miss Ma'am. This is a beautiful book so far. And I'm in love with it. And thank you so very much for creating it. And I don't know what else to tell you besides you write books that have crack in it. And the fact that that's crooked while I'm saying that is so funny. And let me just say, from a person who needs escapism right now, thank you, because it's beautiful and I love it so much. And I'm so grateful that, you know, you exist. So anyways, I'm gonna go now and I'm gonna drive to work and it's gonna be fine. And why are we stopping? What are we stopping for, besties? Oh, I see. They're working on the sidewalk, so like there's machinery kind of in the road. Got it. Okay. I love you. I guess at this point, I'm gonna check in when I finish the book. But you'll have multiple clips of me losing my mind. So, you know, it makes up for itself. And I probably will continue to lose my mind because apparently that's just what fucking Elsie Silver does to me. And apparently also what Weston Belmont is going to continue to do to me. So, yeah. Love you. Check in later. Hi, besties. It's obviously the end of the day because it's dark. But I have great news. I have finished Wild Eyes. I know! Okay. I'm so excited to talk about this book. It's not even fucking funny. I was gonna wait until I got home, but like I cannot. I simply cannot, because how am I supposed to contain my love for Weston Belmont and Skylar Stone? How am I supposed to? Also, let's just add in the fact that in the fucking audiobook, they have the girl who wrote and recorded those songs for them. For Skylar. Like, what the fuck? Hey, that's cool as hell. Loved that little addition, even though she started singing and it was on 2x speed. So I was like, oh shit. I had to skip them. I'll go back and listen to them again, but at like a normal pace. But yeah, I was like, oh, I can't listen to this. I can listen to an audiobook on 2x speed, but I cannot listen to a lady singing on 2x speed, so I'm gonna have to dip. But anyways, bestie loves of mine, we are giving Wild Eyes a 4.5. It's a 4.5. And if you're like, Dorothy, why not a 5-star? You said it was giving 5-star. Well, here's the thing. It was giving 5-star. And then the conflict had our female narrator leave. And I was like, oh, I don't like that. Which is not a good, you know, we're all aware that I don't like third act breakups. And that's kind of what it was. Like, not fully, but like pretty much. So yeah, that is what hindered it for me, because I don't like that. And honestly, that really did hinder my love, because I loved everything else. And you guys already know this. The ending of a book and the conflict of a book can really determine how I feel about it, because it is a main plot structure thing. And unfortunately, in romance, we have the third act breakup as a common thing that happens. And I've said it multiple times over. There are so many more interesting things that you can do with two characters than make them break up because of miscommunication or because the other one feels like they need to leave. Like, I have said this over and over and over again in the times that I have been reading romance since I started talking about books like this on YouTube and Instagram. Like, it's not a secret that I hate the third act breakup. And it genuinely, the third act really determines my feelings on the end of a book and how I would rate it at the end, because it is like, those are the last things that you kind of almost think about genuinely is, oh, this book ended, and the last thing that I thought about was that they just broke up and now they're back together. Granted, I liked this one a little bit more than the classic one of miscommunication, because Skylar is really taking such accountability and responsibility for not only herself, but for who she is as a human being and what she does in the music industry and how it will affect West and the kids, which I liked that, but they still broke up, and I was like, why though? I feel like we could have not broken up, but I get it. I get it. She needed to go so that way she could learn that she fucking hates the industry and she didn't want to be in it anymore. But like, I feel like we could have had that realization without having to break up with West. Just my personal opinion. But yeah, it's a 4.5. Overall though, I kind of look like Darth Vader right now. But overall, really, really loved this book. I really enjoyed the spice, because we all know I'm a spice lover. We know how much I love the smut. And the smut is the classic Elsie Silver smut, so it delivered. And also, I think I might end up being an audiobook Elsie Silver stan, because she always picks the best narrators. They always tell the story in the most perfect way that makes sense for the characters, and it works. Hey, it works, and I love it very much. So yeah, a 4.5. I really enjoyed it, and I really like that we don't have this big moment of West telling his kids that him and Skylar are together, because I was a little bit nervous about how that was going to go, because I was afraid about how the wording was going to work in general, because like, that's a big thing. Take it from a person who has parents who are divorced and whose dad remarried. Having that conversation is not an easy conversation, especially with younger kids, on top of trying to explain that this person does not take away from who their mom is. It's a thing, and I'm glad I didn't have to see it on the page, because I was nervous about how that was going to come across. What's happening here? You have been at this stop sign for a hot minute. Okay, cool. But overall, everything else I loved. I really did. I really like how they get back together. I was quite obsessed with that, genuinely. Wes showing up, like, bitch, I screamed. It was a good thing that nobody was in the store, because I was giggling and screaming and cackling, and I was having the best time of my life, dude. Elsie Silver always knows what I need, and this was genuinely perfect. Like, it was exactly what I needed. It was exactly what the doctor ordered. Oh, I'm in the dark now. Sorry, guys. I wanted to tell you about this book, and then I didn't think about the fact that I had to drive home and that it's after 8 o'clock. Sorry. But yeah, I loved this. I really did. As Nayeli says. I was geeked over this, dude. Like, every time that the smut was smutting, I was like, and that's hard to do to me because I am an experienced smut reader. I can read smut in public like nobody's business, and nobody will know what I am reading, except obviously Mr. Tails, because he can tell. And I was geeked, dude. I was giggling. The things Weston Belmont says. Before we even got to the dirty talk, he says, "Look at you," to Skylar, and I died. I literally died. They weren't even together yet, and I was like, because you can just tell. And also, we should never doubt Elsie Silver in the dirty talk department, because we should all know by now she's gonna deliver, and she always does. Honestly, I might reread Reckless, which is also Teddy Hamilton, just so I can hear Theo Silva's dirty talk again, because that man, a godsend truly. So we loved Wild Side, that's the next one. We loved Wild Eyes, and I am excited to read Wild Side, because I can guarantee you I know exactly who it is, and I'm so hyped because I think it's a marriage of convenience, and I'm geeked, dude. Like, give me a marriage of convenience with a, like, enemies to lovers, even though it's not gonna be enemies to lovers, it's just dislike to lovers. I've taken up the stance that you're not enemies to lovers unless it's a fantasy book, because you can't be enemies with a person in real life, because that's ridiculous. But yeah, I'm so excited. I have Wild Side bookmarked in my fucking calendar. That's how excited I am. So guess what, guys? We'll reconvene for the Rose Hill series in April when it comes out, because I'm gonna have to. I'm simply gonna have to be reading it. I have to. I simply must. Because Elsie Silver demands my attention. Speaking of Elsie Silver, I do have plans to read the entire Gold Rush Ranch series over the next 2 months. So you are going to be getting a full vlog about it, probably at the end of October, early November. Because whilst I wait for more Elsie Silver, I have a whole series in which I can consume. So you best believe I'm going to be consuming. And also, let me just say, at the end of this audiobook, Teddy Hamilton goes, "If you like Elsie Silver, check out Chestnut Springs. The first book is flawless." And I really wanted him to be like, "But the best book is the fourth one, Reckless," which I am the audiobook narrator for. But obviously he's not going to say that. But I love him as an audiobook narrator. I think I have a lot of, let's see here. So he's Theo Silva. He's obviously Weston Belmont. If I remember correctly, he's Maddox Hutton. He's Zayden Ryerson. He's someone else too. I just can't remember who. I'm gonna have to look at his Audible credits, because I'll figure it out very quickly when I look at them. I think he's a narrator for one of the Grace Riley books. I think that's what it is. So, with that said, besties, we finished another book. Granted, we are not at the speed of light of August, but I feel pretty pumped that I've finished like my 2 anticipated releases of the month. Shit, no, I haven't. There's another one coming out. How did I literally forget that I have 2 more books that I want to desperately read coming out this month? Because we have the next book in the Vancouver Storm series by Stephanie Archer that I have to read, because I have to read it. I loved the Fake Out. I have to keep going. We have, what the fuck? It's a YA book. The new Lynn Painter book, whatever it's called. I think have enough? I do not have enough space to get through there. But I think it's called Nothing Like the Movies, which is the sequel to Better Than the Movies. So stay tuned for more. But with that said, I love you guys. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below how you felt about Wild Eyes, how you're feeling, how you vibing, how you doing. Bro, my Jeep is just too big. I can't fit over there between you and the curb. It's not possible. Yeah. Ugh. Why are we honking? What's the point of honking? God. Ah, fuck! The drawbridge is up! Bro! Ah, damn it. Okay, well, I'm gonna want to be in this lane anyways, so I guess I'll just get over here now. Has the boat even gone through yet? Bro, has the boat gone? No, it's all the way over there! Fuck! Well, gonna be stuck here for a while. No, I don't even see the boat. Hey, where's the boat? Hey, God, I don't even see it. Where the fuck is it? Oh, never mind, I see it. It's coming. It's a big one. Okay, I need to leave. Love ya. Gonna have to leave ya. Why did you put your brights on? Like that's gonna do anything. So, anyways, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below how you felt about Wild Eyes. And if you like this content, you should subscribe. I guess I'm stuck with a boat for a while, guys. Wish me luck. Love you.